Good morning. Happy Monday. It is Monday, March 4th, 7:09. Market opens in 21 minutes. Before we dive into the pre-market analysis, I want to say, hey, what's up? Hello. I am just so thrilled that people are tuning into these videos, you being one of them. And ultimately, my goal right now with these pre-market analysis, live trade session, as well as my post-market recaps are just a few things. Number one, for me to utilize these videos as a trade journal and to be able to see in real time my thought process, speak aloud what it is I am doing. That helps me learn, and it allows for the information and like the concepts to kind of marinate in my mind a bit more. So that's one. Two, because I know I've been trading for a little less than 2 years. It'll be 2 years in like a month, but I wouldn't really count the first year of me doing much of anything, if I'm being honest. But I would have loved to, and I'm sure this was around, I just didn't do the research. I just like didn't go out and seek it. But I would have loved to have seen a woman particularly, but anyone at that, and anyone really, who was trading the same concepts as me, and to kind of see inside their mind as they were executing said trades. And so not randomly, but recently, about like 2-ish months ago, I found someone that was doing that, and the videos helped me so much that I thought, why shouldn't I do it, right? So ultimately, that's what these are for. I want to say thank you again. I'm really excited. Over the weekend, I was brainstorming some ideas and different things that I want to do here on YouTube, but I'm primarily going to be sticking to the flow that I have right now, just because I find it very useful and for myself, and also hopefully you find it useful for you too. So that's that. Much love. But let's get into it. I am trading on TradeLocker. If you're new here, we're using TradeLocker. Now, only as of last week. Okay, so this is a new trading platform for me with all the stuff going on with MetaTrader and MetaQuotes, and I just need a reliable platform to trade on that supports my broker. I use Vital Markets, and so TradeLocker supports TradeLocker supports Vital Markets. Now, being that this is really my second time kind of trading on TradeLocker, I tried on Friday, but I didn't take any trades. I am going to be on demo today, ultimately because I just want to see the fees. Like, I just want to really see what's going on here. Now, I do have a live account locked and loaded. So either mid this week or later in this week, I will be trading on a live account. It's got $5,000 in it, a little over 5K. And that's what I'm going to be trading here on TradeLocker. But again, this is technically my first day. Hopefully we are able to enter in a position. So I just want to be smart about it. I don't want to just like throw money away, really, if I can avoid that. Call it risk management, if you will. So today's demo, you'll see here in this little left-hand corner that says demo. I'm just trying to be transparent with y'all. Okay, so I trade SPX and NAS, so that's what we're going to be going over this morning before market opens. On the 4-hour, as always, using the 4-hour as my daily bias. On the 4-hour, we are bullish on the 4-hour. Drop down to the 1-hour, and we are bearish. Price broke below this low right here. So we're bearish on the 1-hour, bullish on the 4-hour. I take my 4-hour as like gospel, really. So I have currently a bullish bias What I'm going to do is on the 1 hour, I'm going to mark out some 1 hour lows. God damn. This is our 1 hour low. That's crazy. Being that this is so low, what I'm going to do is come down to the 15-minute. I normally mark out my areas of liquidity on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. But again, being that there's all of this liquidity right here, I'm going to drop down to the 15-minute and mark out some 15-minute lows. This is also really far, but this is where we're at. I'm going to leave this one here and just color it red so I know that it is our 1 hour low or 1 hour higher time frame liquidity. Okay, so this is S&P. So what I would be waiting for on the 15-minute is for price to come down, sweep one of these areas of liquidity, unless 1 hour. I'm going to mark this out as well. I mean, I don't really love it. Nah. I was going to mark this out and say, well, technically this low was swept. There's liquidity under the low, but I just would rather see price pull down a little bit further as well, because we're also at all-time highs. So we'll wait for price to drop a little bit, but ultimately would love for price to sweep one of these lows, and then give us a break of structure to the upside, pull back into one of my 3 confluences, have it be fair value gap, order block, or equilibrium before buying back up. Because right now I am my overall bias is bullish on the S&P. Don't necessarily love it, so hopefully NASDAQ has something better to offer us. I wish I could just get rid of this, but I can't. It's just kind of in the way. Okay, moving on to NASDAQ. Let's see what we've got here. So on the 4 hour, we are bullish unless and until price breaks below this low, we are bullish and like closes under this low. Otherwise, until then, we're bullish. And then I'm going to change this color to like purple. 4 hour, we are bullish. 1 hour, we are bearish. Price broke below this low here. Currently pulling back into this fair value gap, or already pulled back into this fair value gap. But on the 1 hour, we are bearish. 4 hour, we are bullish. Because of that dilemma, if you will, overall bullish as of right now. This is a 1 hour low that I'd like to see price sweep. Just need to remember that this is also a break of structure if the 4 hour closes there. This is also a 1 hour low. And then if I drop down here. So I'm going to mark these out just because I'm changing the color on these. So I know these are 1 hour, just so both of my charts are similar color coded. These are 1 hour lows. This is a 15-minute low. This is a 15-minute low. Again, I like to use higher time frame for liquidity sweeps, but again, we just have all of this liquidity right here that who knows what price wants to do. So on the 4 hour, overall bias is bullish. Yeah. 1 hour bearish. Would love to see price come down on the I would be looking on the 15-minute only because both my higher time frames are not trending in the same direction. Wait for price to come down, sweep some of these lows, give us a break of structure back to the upside, and then pull back into one of the 3 confluences, fair value gap, order block, equilibrium, and see some rejection, fill, and then some rejection out of that. As for TP areas, if that goes according to plan, I would just be looking to come back like to the high of the day, honestly. I don't really use fibs, although I should because this is insane. But that's where we're at right now. Let's say our 4 hour closes bearish. Then I would be overall bearish and I would be marking out these 1 hour highs for price to come back, sweep, give us a break of structure to the downside, and then one of those 3 confluences, and then TP areas would be over here. So things could change. Honestly, that's where I'm at right now. Got to kind of stay on 10 toes, if you know what I mean. Same with ES. If we close, actually, no. That's really just for NASDAQ because ES could still, let's say a 4 hour were to be bearish, I would be looking at the same thing. I'd be looking at price to come up, sweep these 1 hour highs before giving us our confluences to take it down. So staying on 10 toes, really anything can happen. That's where I'm at right now. Hopefully we get something so I'm able to trade on this demo account because I just want to get some practice in, some reps in. With using TradeLocker. So going to get this uploaded, live trade session coming next. Bye.